So, as we allow ourselves to begin arriving into this space, you can envision as if you were driving, cruising along at high speed in a car on a road that just goes deep into the horizon. And as you're cruising along, you allow yourself to begin to shift into neutral. And as you shift into neutral, you simply allow all of your energy and all of the momentum of everything that has come before this moment to gradually come to a rolling stop. And as you come to a stop, feeling all of your energy bodies come into congruence, catching up with yourself. We acknowledge in this time, the holiday season can be so busy and so much activity when what's natural is that we are called to move into more quietude, more stillness, into our own little hibernation to allow ourselves to reflect on this last cycle, to tend to our inner garden and nourish our inner world, and to plant seeds that we wish to nurture and harvest in this next cycle. So, for this time that we get to share today, we allow ourselves to bask in some stillness together, to allow our senses to turn inwards and open into the infinite light that is here, ready to flood every cell of our body with the restoration that we all need in this time. So, from this space of beginning to land into the here and now, we're going to begin with a nice, slow scanning down the body. We'll consciously melt and relax every single part of the body to open our vessel into greater receptivity, to be able to tune ourselves to receive more density of light within this form. So, as we bring our awareness up to the crown of the head, we begin by consciously allowing the bones of our skull to begin to relax, and all of the tissues around the bones, the muscles of the face beginning to soften and let go, the eyes and the sockets relaxing in and back, all of those connection points that hold the eyes in place, relaxing even more deeply inwards, relaxing the jaw, the tongue and the mouth becoming soft and supple. All of the muscles in the neck beginning to relax and melt downwards. Relaxing the shoulders and the clavicles. Relaxing all of the muscles of the upper arm, and the elbows, and the lower arms. Relaxing the wrists, the backs of the hands, the palms. And relaxing all of the muscles of the chest, those intercostal muscles between the rib cage. And relaxing the heart. Feel it soften and begin to let go. Relaxing your lungs, the diaphragm, softening and beginning to drop down. And relaxing all of the organs in the torso. And all of the tissues and sinews here. And relaxing all of the muscles of the back. See the shoulder blades melting down the back like ice cream on a hot day. And relaxing now down into the pelvis. and all of your sex organs, relaxing the glutes and the thighs, relaxing the knees, the calves and shins, the ankles, the tops of the feet, and the soles of the feet. And now just allowing yourself to breathe up and down the body as if you're moving a sheet of light up and down, scanning the body just to see, is there anything that you missed, anything that's still unnecessarily holding tension, that you can give the signal to release, to let go, to soften and open. And as you scan through the body with these sheets of light, allowing these sheets of light to also filter out and through any energies that you may have taken on that are not yours to hold, to carry forward, any energies that may be creating static in your system, tension on any level. And as soon as these energies are identified, we simply give permission to allow them to be released all the way down and through us, carried by the sheet of light, helping to filter, to clarify and purify your energy now. Really take your time with this to be attentive to what is here, to get so very present with yourself, what is real and alive. And becoming aware of these sheets, these waves of energy moving up and down, that they move from both directions. So we bring our attention to the energy moving from above, this imminent downward flowing force from source that brings restoration. So as you tune to the quality of this energy as it moves down through you, again, scanning down, allowing this energy to assist you in the process of purifying and clarifying your energy, of bringing forth the energies of restoration exactly where they are needed right now for your system. And as you follow that all the way down and through the soles of the feet, allowing it to offer itself to the earth, everything that got picked up along this process. And then breathing upwards and drawing up a sheet, a wave of this energy that begins to move upwards, this transcendent force from the earth. Drawing it up through the body and allowing the nourishment inherent within this force, the soothing, the softening, the life-giving feminine force, to reach deep into your cells, to both lift out what is not needed and bring forth what is needed. And bringing it all the way up until it passes up and out of the crown. And we offer it up to the cosmos for full transmutation. And we'll do 2 more rounds of this. Breathing down this light from above, stretching it out as if it was a sheet like a filter, and slowly drawing it down through you to both release and receive in accord with what is right and true for you. And I'm just going to give another minute of silence to continue this process in your own timing, in your own way. Now we allow our attention to come into a single point of focus within the center of our own heart. And as you allow your focus to consolidate here into this one point, allowing the doorway here within the center of your heart to begin to dilate open, beginning to widen and open your access deeper and deeper still. And as you continue to focus in this one singular point, begin to feel it like a magnet drawing your attention even more deeply. Really seeing if you can feel the sensations from this one point drawing you inward. And as you move your attention deeper and deeper still, drawing into this inner sanctuary, the sanctuary that houses your own light within this form, the throne from which your soul rests upon. And as you enter into this space, allow yourself to open and receive yourself more deeply, receiving the unique frequency of light that only you vibrate as. Allowing the tone of this frequency to suffuse your being, to tune the whole of you in accord with your soul's essence. To sing this song of remembrance to every cell in your body. To sing the songs of the return of light. The eternal song of remembrance. Continually coming home to the light that we are, to the love that we are. To remember the choice we made in coming to this planet to be a beacon of light in this time when the world needs it most. And so in this moment, we allow ourselves to be made anew by this light as we simply hold ourselves in focused receptivity, breathing and actively receiving with each breath. Breathing in, I allow myself to be flooded, suffused with this light. Breathing out, I release anything that stands in the way of this light from emanating clearly and purely through me. Breathing in, I feel how good it feels to receive myself and this light so fully. And I look for the spaces that deeply need to receive this light, and I open them, consciously choosing to receive. And as I exhale, I continually release and let go of any way that I may be blocking this light consciously or unconsciously on any level, so that I can make even more space for the next breath to receive even more deeply, with greater potency, this light. And I invite you in your own intimate exchange here with your own soul's light to play with the sensations of the breath, To notice with each inhale the breath caressing you as it glides in through your nostrils and fills you up from the inside out. And as you reach the top of that full in-breath, to pause for a few moments and just feel the sensations of that fullness of life pulsing within you, stretching you open. And as you exhale and release, all the way to empty, pausing at the bottom of the out-breath, and notice this shimmering, oscillating spaciousness, the space of pure potentiality, before receiving, filling it once again with the light, carried on the breath, empowered by your focus. So once again, we're going to leave a couple of minutes of silence for you to be in your intimate exchange, to be so present with yourself in the receiving. And as you continue, also now becoming aware of your hands, specifically the palms of your hands. And allow the hands to be soft yet open. And as you bring your attention to the palms of your hands, imagining the palms like diaphragms. So now as you inhale, also drawing the light in through the palms of your hands with each breath, following the energy up the arms, all the way to the heart where these channels meet. And as you exhale, also likewise allow the light and the energy to emanate from your heart, down your arms, and out your palms, emanating out the tips of your fingers, and continuing to hold your focus at your hands as you breathe in and out, and noticing what changes as you hold your attention here. And now bringing your awareness to the soles of your feet. And likewise, envisioning diaphragms here in the soles of the feet. And as you inhale now, also inhaling through the soles of the feet, breathing the energy up the legs, breathing it up through your central channel, and also allowing this energy to be received into the heart. And as you exhale, once again, send the energy from the heart down the central channel, down the legs, out the soles of the feet, and into the earth. And continuing for a few cycles of breath in this way. receiving from the earth as you inhale through the feet, and exhale, offering to the earth with each out-breath. Now, simultaneously, breathing in through the soles of the feet, the palms of the hand, the crown of the head, and the perineum at the pelvis. Breathing from all directions, simultaneously, actively drawing in the light, receiving from all directions. See it filling your central channel with an incredible density of light, a high concentration of energy to nourish and support you in your life now. And as you exhale, allow that energy to continue packing inwards, as if you're concentrating it, allowing it to become even more dense with each out-breath. Inhale, receiving from all of these points simultaneously. As if you're sucking in, drinking in a thick, delicious milkshake. As if there are straws at each of these points that you're actively drawing in. And with each exhale, you continue to compact this light inwards. Filling in, filling in to the deepest recesses. Leaving no part of you untouched by the light. Allowing every part to receive what it needs for the deepest level of fortification. And beginning to notice as this brightness, this density increases within you, and it begins to expand, as if that central channel, the center of your system, begins to widen, the tube getting wider, until the entirety of your body is in the center of it. Envisioning yourself in this column of light, dancing and weaving in patterns that create the greatest beauty in your life and for all those around you. And just allowing yourself to bask for these moments, standing in this column of light in full receptivity. Simply allowing yourself to be tuned as you receive. And we acknowledge as we do the work to allow ourselves to be tuned receptors, that as we allow ourselves to receive more, that we are able to be of even greater service to this realm. So just acknowledging the density of light that is being transduced through you into the earth for the benefit of all life, including yourself. So we offer our gratitude to be awake within this dream, to be so privileged to be able to create these spaces where we can allow ourselves to turn inwards, to tune, to practice. And continuing to allow ourselves to be brought into the higher octave of our own personal embodiment. Continually becoming more of who we already are, such that we may remind others that they have permission to do the same. I'm envisioning all of these points of light, these columns of light, anchoring through each of the points that we are here gathered, both in this space and time and all who will gather and participate in this practice in service to the whole. We are so grateful. Thank you for utilizing us. So for these last few moments, just continuing to bask and basking in this light with gratitude. As our dear friend Tony Moss likes to say, that the answer to most of our so-called problems in life is gratitude. And that there are so many people on this planet that would love to have the problems that we have. So may we be grateful for every little thing. May we be grateful for every breath that is given as a gift from life back to itself. May we cherish each breath and each opportunity we have to be a beacon of light, to be a blessing for all. And I invite you to bring your hands to your heart, one on top of the other, anchoring in these last moments of this practice into your sacred heart, precious, holy. Bringing the palms of the hands together, and go ahead and rub them, generating warmth and energy as we stimulate all of the meridians here. And then cupping your hands over your eyes for a moment. Allow the eyes to drink in this warmth and energy. May our eyes be blessed such that we can accurately perceive the beauty that is before us, to evoke it, to appreciate it, to draw it out more and more through our presence. And just giving your face a nice caress, caressing down the body, down the arms, and gently allowing the eyes to open into the space. Thank you all for joining today. Such a pleasure to be with you. And we're just going to close out today. And with that, I close out with a blessing for your beautiful lives. Thank you for each choosing to remember the light that you are and to be an emanation of it in service to this realm. Infinite gratitude. Blessings to you all.